So this letter right here, February 29, 2008, reasons, substantial assistance. I, Terrance Williams, over 21 years of age, incompetent to make this affidavit in support of my forthcoming Federal Rules Criminal Procedure, Rule 35B, that will be filed on my behalf based on the true facts of the following declaration. Because told God on Jesus, told on everybody alive. They could talk about they dead now, yeah. It's right here. You even told, that's why I was saying, oh, you ain't just telling people, you told on live people too. Because him and Blabber is alive. So this worked. So if this worked, because he at home, then what's going to happen to the parties, the live parties that he told on? Eventually, because I told you, you tell me some information, I can hold it for as long as I want, and then come and use it. I'm going to keep this short. Greetings. Just going to try to keep this as short as possible, really quick, because I've been looking at the subjects and I've been skimming through the videos. Greetings, honey, greetings. And I have been checking paperwork, okay? And so I came across this video that Skibo had done. And of course, previously, a few days, well, maybe a day or so before that, on Sunday, I believe it was, I did oversee a video that Gangsta had done with someone. And then he spoke of Skibo. And then Skibo comes with his. And so Skibo was asked the question about Alvin Stone, baby mama, and what she said about him cooperating. And the first thing he said is, I don't know her. See, that's what we're not going to do, because there's not a person back then that didn't know me. You may have forgotten me, but I didn't forget you. He was asked about that. No, I don't believe that. First of all, it's not about what you believe. I have public records. I have the truth and the proof. But not only do I have that, because I went back in the paperwork. And so I linked it all together, because that's my part and that's what I do. And I see that all of you are rats. All of you have been cooperating, and all of you may still be cooperating. But what I also saw is that you all voluntarily tell God on Jesus. No one has to ask you, okay? So after you do your crimes, you do the crimes with other parties, and then you go and you tell on the other parties, and then you want to seal every indictment. I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding the sealed indictments. I'm just not understanding. Same people who was on the case with Stone, Darryl Moore, Donald Dyer, Blabber. Okay, so I knew Blabber. Blabber used to come with Elvin to see me half the time wherever I may have been. They all were great friends back in the day. I did over here, and I think Skibo for saying, oh, Stone was the one who kept us together. Stone was the one who said we was like family. Stone was the one, and Stone was the one, and Stone was the one. Because he had to be the one, and it all died when he died, must have been. But I know he had to die of a broken heart to find out that all of these people that he considered as friends, family, all of these my boy, or whatever they were infiltrators. They were jealous and envy. They wanted his spot. They tricked him out of his spot. So I went to go look up Terrance Gangsta Williams' case. Terrance Emmanuel Williams' case. And I went back, to 1998. And so what had happened was I saw that the complaint, again, was against Daryl Moore, which is Bryce. Again, Donald Dyer, which is Blather. Okay, and Terrance Williams. But there were some other parties also included, like Euclid Jacobo. Let's see. No, that's. Let's see. Darryl B. Moore. Oh, Elton G. Patterson. Hadizo. Donald A. Dyer. Miguel A. Gonzalez. Scratch the Euclids. Euclids is an attorney, okay? And so all of these people were on the case together, okay? And this was back in 1998, like this is running March, okay? And so I see sealed document entered on the 4/1/98. Sealed document entered on 4/3/1998. I mean, sealed document entered on 4/6/1998. Sealed document entered on 4/8/1998. Oh my God. Sealed document entered on 4/13/1998. Sealed document entered on 4/13/1998. Sealed document. All these sealed documents, okay? Because that's what you do when you tell on something and then you want to protect it. And you see what had happened was, because I'm getting to the betrayal and how it got down to my son. See, they can talk all over people's head, around people, maybe go up underneath, but what they can't do with me is get through. They can't get through to what I already know. So, in all of these sealed documents, and I mean the sealed documents run from 98, 99, 2000, filled in conjunction with this is unsealed. Okay. We got one unsealed document. Okay. One unsealed document. Okay. It's been a little circle of like the same people doing the same things. You understand? And it seems to have ran from juvenile to adult age. But once for certain and two for sure is that from this time back then up until 2010, Stone was always the man. Stone was the one who was highly feared. Stone is the one who seemed to keep this together. And Stone is the one that they all infiltrated, betrayed, and turned on. I think he may have been the last person to realize what was going on when he got back there the last time, to see that it's the same repetitive play with the same repetitive people, kept doing the same repetitive things with ratting. Like participating and ratting. So we're gonna go further, okay? Like around 2010, when Stone was arrested, I see all of this in the same case, okay? So what that lets me know is information was given, but it was just held and worked at a later time, okay? So that means if you tell me something right now, today on September the 7th, 2022, you come and give me some information, okay? And what I'm going to do to protect you is I'm going to hold this information. I'm going to allow it to work for you and you're going to know that it's working for you. But then I'm going to hold it and I'm going to work it, whatever you tell me, against the other parties at a later date. It may not matter how long of a date, because everything has a statute of limitations to it, and some things just don't have any statutes of limitation. Okay, so I was able, thank you, I was able to make sense of it because of all of the same parties. And being that, I'm kind of gifted in that area, they can call it psychic, think, whatever I want, whatever they want. But 2010 was when Alvin was around that time when he was arrested. So then it goes all the way down 2018, then it skips to 2020, and then it goes down to 2021, and then 2022, okay? But what had happened was, I saw one little document that disturbed the peace. It wasn't so much of shocking, it was just so real. You understand what I'm saying? Because then it made sense as to what others were saying. You understand? So what happened was, what I had found, because it was so disturbing to me, and of course this is on Terrance E. Williams' paperwork, okay? What I had found was a letter that was voluntarily written. And I'm going to share it here since people they want to talk about that. So I can't share Stone's full statement because it's sealed, okay? But he gave one, okay? Oh, did he give one? And can't get around paperwork, baby. I don't care what you say, what you think. Y'all all cooperated, okay? Y'all all cooperated. Y'all all told God on Jesus. And then the ring top of the lead, you understand what I'm saying, was puppet mastering, pointing, you do this and you do that and you do this and you do that and da, okay? But this one document that disturbed me, it was an affidavit in support of sentence reduction. How did you not seal this? And this goes back to what Habizel was saying, but all of them were on the same charge once upon a time, okay? So it goes to say, so this letter right here, February 29, 2008, reasons, substantial assistance. And he writes to the lady, Dear Mrs. Such and such, okay? May God guide you and set your affairs straight. My name is Terrance E. Williams, registration number, The nature of this letter is to bring to the attention of the parish of New Orleans that I have some very valuable, irrefutable information concerning 2 homicides and 1 attempt murder in which I were an eyewitness to these crimes in October and December 1997. Nobody asked. Eyewitness Colin Keynes being murdered on October the 8th, 1997, and Terrance Benjamin shot several times also in December 1997. Also, in December 1997, I witnessed Ishmael Fernandez being murdered. Voluntarily, just volunteered. Nobody asked. Volunteered. If your office is interested in filing a writ to bring me back to New Orleans to testify to these crimes, please let me know. I await your response, and thank you very kindly. You can contact my attorney at this address, such and such and such, and the phone number. Do you hear what I say? Do you hear what I say? Okay, did you hear what I said? Ain't no denying it. Ain't no denying it. Did you hear what I say? Okay, that ain't it. That ain't it though. See, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You just got to be careful. Okay, voluntary, okay, but that's not it. So, the affidavit in support of sentence reduction states, I, Terrance Williams, over 21 years of age and competent to make this affidavit in support of my forthcoming federal. Good morning, baby. Up early at it. I have to be because you see, I let it run for a little while. Let their stories run for a little while. But Stone always come to me in spirit and say, shut it down. Because see, the truth is just out. And they could think the spirits play, but it's not a playing time. It's called what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, and what's done in the dark is brought to the light. You understand what I'm saying? At all times. Stone be saying, D, shut that down. Shut that down. That's why he kept me in the corner, where made him believe whatever they believed, and I thanked him because he ain't never lied to me. He couldn't. Remember, I would tell him what he did. So it was impossible. It wasn't possible for him to lie to me. But we'll get back to the facts of the matter that I can prove that all of it was betrayal. They ratted on him first. And so in the end, he told what he needed to tell, and he had rather die behind it because he couldn't live with it. He was talking to, yeah, this is what I'm seeing. So all that time in jail, he was fake it till he make it. Didn't they make a show that said fake it till you make it? Didn't they make a little show? I saw that fake it till you make it. See, that's why it don't pay to fake nothing till you make nothing. Because see, people use you and then they use you, then they set you up. But anyway, we'll start over. I, Terrance Williams, over 21 years of age and competent to make this affidavit in support of my forthcoming federal rules criminal procedure, Rule 35B, that will be filed on my behalf based on the true facts of the following declaration. Because told God on Jesus, told on everybody alive. They could talk about they dead now, yeah. I personally witnessed, oh my God, I personally witnessed Donald Dyer kill Ishmael Fernandez in front of my residence located at 2807 Willow Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. This happened on December 26, 1997. I also eyewitnessed Elton Patterson shot several rounds into a vehicle that Terrance Benjamin was driving, of which one of the bullets struck the victim, Colin Kane. I will testify to these events in a court of law and indictments and prosecution to solve these two murders. I understand from my counsel of record, Robert P. Early and Maurice Landry, and from the Office of the United States Attorney, New Orleans Division, that upon the convictions and disposition of these two murders, I will be awarded a sentence reduction pursuant to Fed Rule 35B in my case number such and such and such whatever, USA versus Williams, of which I am serving a life term. I declare under the penalty of the perjury laws of the United States of America that the foregoing is true and correct to the best of my knowledge pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1746. I further say not done this. Da 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 da. Baby, he told this in 1998 and in 2008. Did you hear what I say? He told that, and this is filed on April 25th, 2008. So you went in 1998. 2008 is only 10 years later. Stone died in 2010. After they came, because see, all the sealed documents also had all the information of what everybody had done. It's just that one document just wasn't sealed. Now, how they didn't check, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But see, this is when they try to pull wool over your eyes. Why keep talking about this man? Why keep talking loosely about this man and acting like y'all had love for this man when y'all sacrificed this man? And I know every action, thoughts to be very true. It's right here. You even told, that's why I was saying, oh, you ain't just telling on dead people, you told on live people too. Because him and Blabber is alive. So this worked. So if this worked, because he at home, then what's going to happen to the parties, the live parties that he told on? Eventually, because I told you, you tell me some information, I can hold it for as long as I want. And then come and use it.